There's a saying that habits are formed in 30 days. I think when it becomes an habit, it becomes an addiction.
There are so many people walking around who don't know that they can change the world.
You were born to do something great with your life.
Hey guys, welcome to T-Lord TV, and I'm Ebenezer Davis.
And your host, Blessing. So, today we're talking about addiction. Yes. Please don't forget, if you have any topic you would love us to talk about or any conversation, drop it down on the comment section. We would love to talk about it. And very soon we'll be posting a WhatsApp link that you can put in your questions or whatever you want to feel like we should talk about, and it's personal, you don't want someone to know you, no problem. We'll be dropping a number so that you could text it to that number. We love you. So, what about addiction, or what about addiction are we talking about today?
Yeah, so we're talking about your personal addiction. What are the things that you are you can't live it, like you can't do without it? As addiction.
So I think we'll start with the definition of addiction.
Yes. So to me, I believe that addiction is something that when you keep enjoying it, and it's something that you cannot live. But
yeah. Okay. I feel like addiction is something you do constantly, consistently, till it becomes part of you. Something you do consistently, you do it all the time, and it becomes a better part of you. There's a saying that habits are formed in 30 days. I think when it becomes an habit, it becomes an addiction.
Yeah, so addiction is things that, even though it is not bad, but because you are constantly doing it, it's draining you. Either it's draining your knowledge, it's draining your energy, your sleep. You understand? These things you are doing consistently, but those things you are doing it, but you are not getting any benefit from it. That becomes addiction. You understand? There is something they said, too much of everything is bad. It's just like that. Anything that you are doing, even though it's good, but anything that you are doing you are doing it consistently, but those things are not bringing any result, any positive result in your life, it becomes addiction.
Okay, so if you're saying it that way, what if someone is addicted to prayer?
Yes, you are addicted to prayer, which is praying is good. But if you are doing prayer and it is also having a damage to your health, you understand, that becomes addiction. Let's say, for example, you pray for a whole day, from 6 to 6. Pray for a whole day, and you are constantly doing it. It become addiction. And once you are constantly doing it, you are not sleeping, you are not going to work, you are not doing other things. You understand? So when you are not doing all those things, it's not bringing any benefits into your life. Even though it's destroying your life. It's destroying your life. You understand? Even though prayer is good, but if you're constantly doing it, and it's also taking away some things in your life, it's not helping you.
Okay, so I would say personally, there are people that are addicted to so many things, so I cannot say it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages.
Yes.
What I know is that addiction makes people lose focus a lot of times. Some people are addicted to drinking, smoking, and so many bad habits. I guess people easily get addicted to bad habits other than good habits. I think that's very true.
Yeah, so sometimes people, when you ask people that, what is your addiction? People think that it is all about watching adults clips online. But addiction can be a lot of small things that you have in your life.
It's true. What you're saying is very, very true. I remember while growing up, There's this aunt of mine. I'm sorry to say, she's my aunt. She was quite mature then. Chewing her fingers. It's something people don't really take. They don't take cognizance of. But she can sit down in a party, or we'll visit her, or maybe she'll have visitors. She'll just be chewing her nail. And at that time, even if they are saying anything, they're having a conversation, she will not be part of it. Till the husband was like, "So sweetheart, did you hear all this?" She said, "Oh yes, what was he even saying, Seth?" You see, at that time she got distracted. And if you look at it, you might not find it as addiction. You just feel like it's normal. But there are things that are not normal. There are things you should observe and know. Am I getting addicted to this thing, or you get?
Yes.
So sometimes I feel like some addiction are gateways for all these demonic attack things. Yes.
Yeah.
Because trust me, sometimes Satan or anybody, not even Satan, leave Satan alone. But okay, let's say Satan can use someone to harm you if they know what you're addicted to. There are people that are addicted to clubbing. If they don't club in a week, now trust me, if someone wants to poison you or kill you or do any harm to you, that is the means by which the person will use. He knows that this guy or this girl, she loves clubbing.
Yeah, so now let's look at how can someone who is addicted to something begin to free themselves from it.
Okay.
Yeah, so how can someone move from being addicted to not being addicted again?
I feel, okay, I would say this first. Know yourself. There are people that do not know themselves. If you know yourself, firstly, you know how things work for you and how things do not work for you. If you know yourself, that's when you know what you are addicted to. Some people are addicted to sleepwalking and so many things. If you know, because the first step of living an addiction is to know what you are addicted to. When you know what you are addicted to, that's the first step of living an addiction. Then when you know that, accept change from your mind. I want to stop doing this thing. You accept it that I want to stop doing this thing I'm addicted to. Then thirdly, some ways I feel like because I won't say that it's scientifically proven or whatever, but I'll say another way is to abstain from it. Don't go to do it by force, so you get. Keep yourself busy. If you know that you are someone that is addicted to drinking, you know that anytime you close from work, the next thing that comes to your mind is go to that woman's bar. What you do is that time frame, you get that time frame, you know that I will close from work by 4, and by that 4 I'll have nothing else to do than to go and drink. Why don't you use that time and go somewhere else? Instead of drinking, find something that would distract you. Because this is how I think someone can either stop things you are addicted to. You find a way to distract you, to kill your time. That thing you love doing, find something that will distract you from doing it. If you can keep up with it within one, I know that it doesn't just happen. You might feel bad, it might be hard the first day, the second day, the first week, the first 2 weeks, but immediately you let it get up to 4 weeks, trust me, you'll start noticing that you will be doing that thing that will distract you from your addiction with ease.
Yeah, so let me add something to what you said. Because like you need the week. So I have something called reverse engineer. Because you need to also take it back, like the way you start it. You need to also begin to take it back, like gradually. Because you don't need to just one day that you wake up and say you have stopped. You get it. You need to gradually be reducing the amount of time or the amount of intake of things you are doing. You need to keep reducing it. Every day you're reducing it, every day you're reducing it. Once you get to 1, then you get to 0. You get it. And so you have reversed it back. Mr. M. That is how it started. It started like little, then become addiction. So you also reverse it back. Right?
In the same way. Yeah, I guess that's very true. Because it's very hard for a lot of people. They'll tell you that I cannot just stop it. That's the truth. Firstly, cut down the time. Some people are used to gossiping. Cut down the time you use in gossiping. When you start cutting it down, you use the rest to do something valuable. Secondly, you now start talking small.
Yeah.
Then from talking small, you notice that you don't even feel like going there to talk again. So, this is T-Lore TV. We love you so much. Thank you for being here with us today and watching this station today.
Okay, so before we go, kindly subscribe, comment, like. If you have any thoughts about what you have just said, please share, comment it, and we are going to look at it. And next topic, we are going to talk about it.
And
So
don't
thank you so
forget,
much.
tell us what your addiction is. Please, what is your addiction? You that is on the screen. I'll tell you my own. By the time I see yours, I'll tell you what my own addiction was. We love you. Hit the notification bell. We love you.